Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to MindYourCrypto. Today we have Bitcoin and we crashed. We were talking about that for many videos here on MindYourCrypto. Before we begin, do not forget to join our monthly subscription, Patreon/MindYourCrypto. Third tier has only one spot left. You will find the link in the description box and in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Let's see right now what Bitcoin is going to do. So eventually I have two tools right here. If I move down, I will close actually the 20-day MA and the 50-day MA, and I will tell you why. We have the GAN and the Fibonacci retracement. Let me delete this line again. So right here, what are we going to do? We are holding for now the 21.8K. You remember that we talked about Bitcoin is going to correct down in form of a crash probably into the 21.8K. Now, for Bitcoin, it took a while right here. The fact that Bitcoin was slow to go down, it is good news. And I'm going to explain why a little bit after. Right here, we want to see some important things. First of all, going to the shorter time frames, you can see that we hold the 200-day moving average. With the 200-day moving average approach the 21.8K, and this is where we would correct further down. Are we bullish right now? The fact that we have the RSI below the 30s. Bill, are we bullish? Not yet. For the time being, what we have to do in order for us to be bullish is a daily closing above condition to the 21.8K. Let's assume that Bitcoin is hugely bullish. It will hold this line and then it will go all the way up. Okay, so for the time being today, the daily close should be green and above the 21.8K, because it might be green and it closed below, right? We might be having like a star pattern right here. Even a morning star would be good, but however, the most important thing right now is to get a green day. Now, if we correct more, then we are going probably, and we close again below the 21.8K, we are going to meet the GAN fund. Now, for today, the GAN fund has 20.7K support level. For tomorrow, 20.8K. For the next, from tomorrow day, 20.9 around there. So you can see the supports are changing when we go into the next days, right? So therefore, what we have for Bitcoin, 21.8K is very good, and we just need to close above it. But for now, it is not certain yet, because I'm going to tell you why. We have the oversold situation right here, but many times the crypto market has to make some bullish RSI divergence, for example, or we have to see something more. We need to see how it will react to this support level, but in overall, the fact that we closed just slightly below yesterday was a little bit bad as well. Anyway, next support levels, 20.7 to 20.9K and then 20.4 for Bitcoin, right? If we close below and we get rejected, 20.4K. Now, the case for this, why it was good that we went slowly downside and not, for example, from here or from this day right here. I am going to explain. The good part about it is that we let, in the lower time frames, the risk metrics to approach slowly but more confidently the below 30s. So for example, if we would go around here and have a crash towards the 21.8K, the RSI in the 4-hour frame would be around here and not down. So that means we get sooner into an oversold situation, right? And this is the best part about Bitcoin. Right now, holding the 200-day moving average in the daily and the 21.8K will get us further higher. However, you will ask me, Bill, what is the most probable scenario? The most probable scenario is to correct even more, going back down to the 20.7 to 20.8K and 20.4K. Now, these targets right here are very, very good support levels. We might be going, as we talked about, into the 19.4K, especially that right here, you can see the 200-day moving average is at the 0.5. All right, so therefore, yes, we have it. We have the 200-day moving average right here. We might be falling down to the 9.4, but as we talked about, the bull cycle has already started. Once we see the correction, we are going to explode. Be prepared of a massive explosion, not only for BTC, but for Ethereum against USDT as well. A massive explosion. Right here, you can see that Ethereum corrected as well. Okay, we had the correction, and right now, what are we expecting from Ethereum? Because you can see that from this point of view right here, from this bottom to this top, Ethereum got rejected once again from this line. But what if this whole thing right here is a nice cup and handle pattern? Okay, it could be the case, but we need to just stay above the 1472 for Ethereum. That is okay. If we go below, then we will correct more. And you can see Ethereum corrected a little bit more than Bitcoin, not something important, right? We have to hold this line. If we do not hold this line, then we do not have a cup and handle pattern. That is for sure. You have to pay attention to it. For the time being, no long positions, right? More short positions, but with you actually need to be careful. And I want to say something about EOS. Right here, you will see that many times in the 0.786 Fibonacci retracement, and I will close the video. But before we do that, do not forget to join our monthly subscription. Third tier has only one spot left. And of course, you're getting everyday trading, scalping strategy, money guarantee back, and more. Now, if you go into the non-logarithmic scale, we got rejected from the 0.786. But if you go to the logarithmic scale, we closed above. The Feds like to play a lot. If you only use logarithmic scale, you need to avoid that. If you only use non-logarithmic, you need to avoid that as well. Sometimes in the logarithmic scale, we close above, because here we didn't have the closing above condition, but here we closed above, but this was a fake out. If you had the non-logarithmic, we never closed above. This was the best thing to notice, that maybe EOS or any other altcoin will be crashing. That's what the Feds like to play and like to do. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Do not forget to join our monthly subscription, and see you soon. Bye.